All right, introduce yourself.
Aaron English.
All right, Aaron, tell us where did you go? What type of dealership?
I went to a local used car dealership around the corner from my house.
Very good.
I didn't park on the lot. I parked across the street and walked on the lot.
Okay.
So
interesting.
when I first got there, it was early. It was around 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Everybody seemed. I couldn't tell who was working because nobody really dressed professional.
Okay.
There were customers there in the garage. I guess they were getting a car fixed or they were working in the car.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't even know who to approach to ask for help. You know,
which is real world, right? Okay.
So first thing I did was I walked around, see if there was any car that caught my eye. I saw an Audi that I liked. So I was looking at that, comparing that to the Mercedes behind it for a while, and then it started to get real hot. So I walked to the office. Nobody's in the office, so I walked back outside. So I walked the whole lot, started looking at my phone, giving the impression that I was getting anxious.
Mm-hmm.
Still nobody paid me any attention.
Well, let's stop right there for a second. This is early this morning.
Yes.
So you dress like this.
Yes.
Okay. And people definitely saw you.
Everybody saw me.
And you did not get any greeting whatsoever.
Nope, and I didn't even know who to approach because everybody looked the same. Everybody looked like they were customers.
Right, and that's real world. That happens all the time. Somebody comes in and sometimes they're not sure. So somebody, obviously the first thing you do if it's eye contact, it's an instant greeting, or at the very least 2 to 3 minutes after you get out of the car.
So I walked around, I walked to the garage and talked to the first person I saw, and they introduced me to a salesman. He said good morning, shook my hand, asked me how was I doing, fine, and he asked me what I was like looking at.
No name exchange.
And he asked me,
Okay.
didn't give me a business card or anything.
Okay.
He just basically wanted to know what I was there for. I told him I'm basically looking. I pointed to my car and told him that my car's kind of old and I would like to upgrade it. So he said, is there anything on the lot that you had your eye on? I said I saw there was a lot. Preferably I saw the Audi and Benz I was interested in to get the pricing. He gave me the price of the Audi, $7,500. He didn't tell me what the payments were, he didn't get into rates or anything like that. He just asked me basically, he asked me how my credit was. So it was fair. And he asked me how would I pay for it, would I lease it, finance it, whatever. I was like, I'm not sure. From there, he gave me his business card, and he said if you like, you can come in, we can talk about it. So I told him I had to go to work.
Right.
He said, well, I'm here. He gave me his hours. Yeah, I shook my hand, and that was it.
Okay, let's stop there for a second. He's talking about pricing, open up that door, but there was no demo drive, no product presentation?
Nah, I guess he got the impression that I wasn't there to buy right then and there, so pretty much.
But your emotions at this point, there's no emotions there. I mean, he hasn't built zero value, and he's asking about pricing and then asks you about your credit, which at that point in time makes no difference because either you have the $7,500 in your pocket to spend or you can get financed or you have someone who could help. There's a lot of different roads that you can go down. But at this point in time, there's zero value built because there is no process.
Yeah, he treated it pretty much like I walked into Walmart and I was anything. Like it was just a regular, like I wasn't that important unless I was going to
But yet you were better dressed than the salesperson.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So what would you have done differently?
I would have first, if I seen a person walking around that long, I would have walked up to them, introduced myself, and welcome to the lot, and asked them how long they've been looking. And they would have said they've been looking for a while.
Right.
I would have apologized for the long wait.
Exactly.
And then I would have told them to come in outside the heat.
Exactly.
And start the sales process.
Because your first step in the first ingredient in the sales process is what? Selling who?
Selling me.
Right.
As a professional.
And so you came in that lot, no one sold themselves first, and so it's all logic at that point in time.
I could have been talking to the manager, I couldn't tell who I was talking to.
Right. Okay. So you weren't very impressed by your experience?
Not at all, but I wasn't surprised. So.
Okay. But you understand why I had you do that homework assignment now?
Yes.
Now, based upon your training so far, do you feel that there's a lot of job security out there for you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that as long as I know as long as I act professional, people will respect that and want to work with somebody that's respecting their business.
Right.
Whether they're there to buy it right then or not.
And you understand that it's all about controlling the sales process?
Yes. Because at least you would get more information instead of just spitballing back and forth.
Yeah. The only way for us to get what we want is to make sure the customer get what he or she wants.
Exactly.
All right. And you didn't get what you wanted that visit.
No, waste of time.
So basically, you can't close what you can't control.
Exactly.
And there was a total lack of control in that situation.
There was no control.
All right.
Couldn't wait to get out of there.
This is the same story every day all across the country, folks. Round of applause.